minor intervals. Now, you notice from the last intervals we sang, there were some notes that weren't being sung in between some of those intervals we did. Those were just the notes of the major scale. Now we've got some minor intervals that are made up of sharp and flat degrees of that minor scale. Now, those notes are the minor second, the minor third, the sharp four, also known as the tritone. That's a pretty important interval. It's got a story to it. I'll tell you at the end of this. But we're going to move on to flat six, the flat seven, and the octave again. Now, these are the more gloomy, sad, the moody intervals, if you will. These are the ones not based on the major scale. Now, I told you about that tritone. This note, interestingly enough, this note, if you played it as a musician, was considered heresy during the days of the Inquisition. This note was actually banned by the church as against the church. So if you played this interval, it was a really big deal. You did not do that as a musician. But it's a really cool note. If you've ever heard West Side Story, it's the first interval in the song Maria. Maria. It's a really cool interval. Adds a lot of character and flavor. It's used in a diminished chord. If you've heard that, we're going to sing those soon when we get to chords. But for now, what we're going to do is sing these minor intervals. And the way we're going to do it is just 1, flat 2, 1, 1, flat 3, 1, 1, sharp 4, 1, 1, flat 6, 1, 1, flat 7, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, we're going to go through all of your range, all 12 keys with those. And again, these are really going to help you. You will now, by the time you get through the end of these, you will have sang every different combination of notes that might approach you in a song, and you will have sang them in every key, every note within your range. So this is going to be a really big deal when you get these memorized. You do this enough times, these are just going to come to you. And seriously, any song, you'll instantly, you're going to start to see where songs are going. You're going to start to kind of intuitively be able to guess where melodies are going to step and where they're going to go. And you're not going to be quite as reliant on memorizing songs, down to the absolute note. You're going to start to be able to predict and even improvise around on songs if you need to, because you're going to know what makes these songs up. Okay? So, get to work. I will see you at the chord series. All right, take care.